1:15:20. At 11 o'clock, Officer C with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office observed an unknown suspect at 7000 Merrill Road standing over and shooting the male victim, later identified as Charles McCormick, with a rifle. The male victim died as a result of the gunshot wounds he sustained. Multiple witnesses were located who witnessed the incident and saw the suspect who shot the male victim get into a gray Nissan Altima, which then sped away from the shopping plaza. Officer C, who was driving his marked sheriff's officer vehicle, pursued the gray Nissan Altima and activated his emergency lights. The gray Altima fled at a high rate of speed and ultimately crashed in the 1200 block of Townsend Boulevard, a residential neighborhood. After the vehicle crashed, 3 suspects exited the vehicle and fled on foot. One suspect, described by Officer C as a black male carrying a rifle, fled west through the neighborhood, while 2 additional suspects, both black males, fled east on foot. Officer C pursued the single suspect west on foot but was not able to apprehend him. At approximately 11:08, a female victim was inside her suburban residence, approximately 200 yards from the crash location. The female victim advised that when she exited her bathroom, she noticed the door to her bedroom was closed. When she opened the bedroom door, she noticed 2 unknown black males inside her bedroom. Neither suspect had permission to be in the victim's home. The victim then told the suspects to leave her home, and she attempted to escort them out the front door. However, the victim was physically forced back into the residence at that time. One of the suspects, later determined to be Dominique Barner, forced the victim to the ground and began to choke her with both hands. The victim fought back and was able to get the suspect off of her. The suspects then made the victim sit on the couch. The suspects then took clothing that belonged to the victim's husband without permission and changed their clothes. While still inside the residence, one of the suspects took the victim's cell phone, which was located on the arm of the living room couch. The victim then heard one of the suspects call for a ride. Eventually, a red or orange 2-door Dodge vehicle with tinted windows pulled up to the residence, and both suspects fled the area in the vehicle. Crime scene detectives responded to the scene and processed the scene for potential evidence. The female victim's shirt and pajama bottoms were collected as evidence and submitted to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, FDLE, for DNA analysis. On 2/24/20, an FDLE report was created and advised that male DNA was found on the victim's clothing. On 3/26/20, another laboratory report was created by FDLE, which revealed that the male DNA found on the victim's pajama bottoms matched a qualifying offender sample that was already in CODIS. Qualifying offender from CODIS, whose DNA was found to be a match to the DNA found on the female victim's pajama bottoms, is Leroy Whitaker. The victim does not know Leroy Whitaker. He did not have permission to be in her home, and there was no reason why his DNA should be on her pajama bottoms.